page 84. It says, because of this religious persecution, the legitimate high priest Onias III and many other Jews fled into African countries such as Egypt, Ethiopia, Cyrene, Libya, right?
This is going back into 1780. Yeah. This is going back into 1780 on the vaccination of Titus. All right? When our people, all right, Jerusalem was taken down by them and the city was destroyed. Our people was given, somebody give me Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. Matthew chapter 24 verse 2. It says, and Yahushua said unto them, see you not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Right, he was talking about Jerusalem at that point in time. He was giving the prophecy to the apostle that, hey, Jerusalem is going to be taken down.
Okay.
All right? And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? Right, so this is two questions being asked, but the first question is we're dealing with the destruction of Jerusalem, right? A lot of our people, they fled to West Africa, all right, and other parts of the world to evade persecution. All right.
Yeah, it goes on to say, throughout the last 2,500 years, the main factor that have contributed to the social migration of the Jews were wars, religious persecution, and commerce.
Right. So we had a lot of wars being fought between us and the Hamites. All right, in order to establish land, because in the land of Nigeria and all these places, the Hamites was there first. But our people went there, we fought and we established what? Our base, our kingdom to live.
Right, that's where Yahushua was talking about. Well, actually, John, you know, Yahushua gave John the prophecy that when you see the desolation that Daniel talk about, flee. In the book of Revelation, chapter 12, it said what? A place was prepared for you. Right. And the place was talking about Africa. That's right. Where they were supposed to flee when Jerusalem was about to be destroyed.
That's right.
Right? Well, go ahead, you get it.
Yeah, it says, all these factors were operating and gave rise to the African Jewish population. Mm-hmm. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. Mm-hmm. During the period of military governors of the Palestine, many outrage and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing Roman persecution and slavery. Mm-hmm. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves.
That's right.
Right, so basically the place where was prepared when within around 70 AD, around the time after Yahushua came off the scene, you know, Pompey and these generals decided to what? Destroy the temple.
That's right.
Right? A lot of Jews was being destroyed because what? Some of them refused to hear the prophecy in the book of Daniel, so they died. Now we say over 1 million Jews fled to what? To Africa.
That's right.
Now look at this carefully, right? Now this is where you're supposed to be paying attention, because when you asking question, if you don't understand the history, you can't understand the scripture.
That's right.
Right? Go jump across to me. And this way Yeshua went to when he say what? There's a difference between what? The Egyptian and the Israelite. Right? Now we read the progenitor about right? Which is the Ammites.
That's right.
Now they flee to where the Ammites was actually lodged.
That's right.
Right? But listen carefully. Read on that.
Yeah, right. Now we're jumping over to page 90. It says, the black Jews had an advantage over
And
the...
they just say the black Jews. Because this is not about no color thing, bro. This. Yeah, go ahead.
The reason why that to black Jews because after time the identity theft was so mass that they have to remind the people is black Jews, so they keep writing it over.
Yeah.
Black Jews, even until today, they label us black Hebrew Israelites. Like it was out, they were already of pigmentation now.
That's right.
You know?
And they'll go back to the course.
Yeah.
That is the Proverbs.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
say something quick, right? What the man did cover as to why they referred to as black. As why the whole, who started the whole referring people to black, white, brown, yellow, and so forth. Right? So he using it in reference because you gotta think about it too. During slavery, they used to call we niggers. After slavery, they call we colored people. After colored people, they call we Negroes. Then after Negroes, they call we blacks. And now they call we African Americans or Afro-Guyanese or people of African descent and so forth. Right? It's always a word play and a particular label to their political agenda of mind manipulation.
Right.
I make a point too, right? The scripture saying, you shall leave your name for a curse. Alright? And you shall be called by words. Let's go back to the curses, right?
Right.
And another, the thing about it, if you leave me a name for a curse, then who's taking your identity? Alright? The so-called white man Esau.
Hey, Selakia, you see, this is the thing you be talking about. Because you could stay to debate scripture. But you see when it's time to go into history, how it become boring to our people. So you miss every single point. The most important thing so that you could break down, you could understand why you've been called this, why you've been this, why they see 19 at the push, why you miss everything.
That's right.
Yeah, you get it out.
Jake is weary, right? Because it's a frustrating thing for you work all your life hearing that hey, you African and everything black people. You hear we could bring out the information accurate about books done, right? And certain things and born them and so on. Because these people are all about black on black. Them man with crepe sign and shit. But now you bring them out. When they think black, they think in big motherland Africa. You never tell a man now that the Arabians actually are the African stuff. It's like fuck them. That Africa is not a country. So these mess with people. So they don't have the fuel.
Yeah.
Is they don't have the fuel. That's why you scripture say, oh you young man, call him up. Because now that we know about being spoon-fed the shit, before we get accustomed to it, it goes back out to the mouth and we get the truth.
Yeah.
That's right. So these men that been seasoning this thing is hey, the most I really gotta be with you for savior.
Yeah.
Because he was sitting here listening all the time, but when something you come to tell me about an identity now, I accept identity that which was given to me by the oppressors, now it's of something different.
That's right.
Right? It's like everything you are saying is true, but how could I accept this? It's a burden.
Yeah, I wish I talk about it. You can't put old wine into new wine into old skin. You see? So basically, you know how long I see attention span get short? Since you started to go into history and you started to break down about black people. But hey, it is what it is, bro. You understand? But nevertheless, for edification's sake, we still have to bring it up.
That's
right. You finish up? Yeah, what's up? You had something?
No,
Alright, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, back in the issue, right? It says the black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes. They carried their culture, history, laws, and written records with them.
It's beautiful how it said it. Read it back one more time.
It says the black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes.
Stop. What does the song like? The echoing back to Exodus chapter 1 and 7. Somebody read it. Yeah, 11 and 7.
This is Exodus. Exodus 11 and verse 7. It says, but against any of the children of Israel.
What I say? Exodus. It's supposed to be 1 and 7 now.
1 and 7.
Yeah. Some.
Exodus chapter 1 and verse 7.
Yeah.
It says, and the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceedingly mighty.
Read on.
And the land was filled with them.
Read on.
It says, now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Pharaoh.
Read on.
And he said unto the people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more in number than we. Come and let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there fall out a way of war,
You have to read it back one more time, man.
he says, come and let us deal wisely with them.
Read the voice up.
Verse up. 9,
Mm-hmm.
it says, and he said unto the people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more mighty than we.
That's what I wanted. It said they were more mighty than we. You understand? So it's saying this here that in this book, it's saying that what? The black Jews, which is the Israelite, they had an advantage. Now we're going to read why they had an advantage. Read it back one more time.
Yeah. The black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes. They carried their culture.
They carry the what?
Their culture.
They carry the what?
Their culture.
Give me Deuteronomy chapter, I think it's 4 and 5 or 4 and 4, something wrong there.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. It says, Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgment, even as Yahweh thy power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land where ye go to possess it.
Right. Wherever you go, wherever land you go to possess it, go ahead.
Keep therefore and do them. For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
Read on.
Which shall hear all the statutes and say, surely this is a great nation. It's a wise and understanding people.
Right, because the law, statutes, and commandment was given to them. Right? Now continue reading for me. Read it back from the top.
Yeah, it says the black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes. They carried their culture, history, laws.
The laws. They carried the laws. In other words, they was living when these motherfuckers were eating monkey, pig, and all of these things. The Israelite wasn't doing this. Ebola and them shit they get in, you know. So, we're mighty people, bro. We're a mighty people, and the Lord is rebuilding us again. The Lord is rebuilding us again. The house of David is being built. It have a scripture say, "Is not by might, nor by power, but is by my spirit," said the Lord. So, in other words, you know, the Lord is saying, "Hey, David, I know you're a man of war, you know, but guess what? We ain't gonna do this thing by war. We're gonna do this thing by my spirit." And it started by what? Preaching this gospel. You understand? This is how the house of David, the third tabernacle is being built, which is the house of David. Because what? We coming back to our law, statutes, and commandment, our culture, our laws, coming back to our power, bro. You want to say something again?
The bread being revived.
Say again, huh?
The bread being revived.
Beautiful, beautiful. You ask something? Huh?
Yeah, this is Sirach chapter 17 and verse 10. It says, and the elect shall praise his holy name.
Come on.
Verse 17, verse 11. Beside this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for an heritage. You understand? And this is one of the things that we carry with us wherever we go. You see? The law of life.
Yep.
Heritage.
Because when Egypt was about to go famine, you know, Joshua saved the ark.
Joseph.
Joseph saved the ark.
Yeah.
Right? So, all right there. So like also, the Mr. told you, carry the laws like a yoke around like net. You know, he can lengthen your days.
Yeah.
Just going back to the wisdom and knowledge of the state in the time, because it's not that Israel, when the time come and famine hits and so on, we're gonna be looking out for saving life. Hey, you got it already.
That's right, brother.
You walk with them tablets up in here, them 2 brains bag of shit on a tablet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and if you check the between the lining of the brain, it's Hebrew writing. Right? So if you know your bearing.
Right deep there, bro.
You know, just going back to the scripture start out for your body is the temple of the Lord, right? And remember the word of the Lord is being the highest part of the roof of the house, right?
Another higher horse nonsense for them bring up as well.
That's why, hey, I can't say science is exposed so much. Electron that makes up your brain and things. When you do check it, Scripture says so when they hear the thunder and the lightning, that was when the Most High was giving the word.
Yep.
And another quick addition to the right. When a man start doing mathematical equations and so forth, the man realize, yo, there gotta be a higher power that's making it, because the numbers and so forth, and so many things is just revealing just like power real quick.
Man, who's the one that create numbers?
Exactly.
It's the Most High. The Most High is the mathematician, right? And when the Most High is the truth. They look up the word truth and go back to Amat, which go back to mathematics. Yeah.
I got a quick precept.
He only invent time to actually help me out in this state.
Time is for the flesh. Time is for the flesh. It's never for the spirit. Yeah. That's why the Lord, Silakia, I know you get a precept. That's why in Daniel chapter 7 and 9, it's called what? The Ancient of Days. Because days is given to time. Right? Yahusha is the one who time was given to. Which he created time. Right? But now Yahusha is what in the heaven. He's the one create time. You know, so that's why Yahusha say, I am the beginning and the end. You understand? So he's the one, you know, time was given to. Likewise, going back to the elect. You understand? We is the one that create everything, the universe. You think about it, we created. You imagine that power is given back to we, where if you think about something, you can make it right in front of you, out of thin air.
Just by speaking the word.
Yeah.
The breath.
Yeah.
Which will shape
Yeah.
the element we want.
Yep. Yeah, you get it, huh? Hey, and that's why our women should love us, man. Because whatever our woman desire, we gonna make the body. You want a little more breasts, you want a little more boobs. You know what? There's something on your skin. You want a mole over your lip, because you know I like these women with a little more. There you go. You know. Yeah, you want the TD nipple to be a little smaller, more bigger. We get that. The scripture tell you in the book of Psalm. Our women gonna be like the castle. Yeah. Yeah, however you want it, we could do it. You know? Come on, bro. There's a kingdom song, bro. Yeah, you get it. Out.
Yeah, and this precept will go into the same thing that you mentioned, but Obai, right? That the history, something the Apostle says, in order to understand the mystery, you have to know history.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
This is Hosea chapter 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High, I will also forget thy children. So Jake disregarding the priesthood, because Jake can want to study the history and so forth. Jake can want to apply himself to know what happened to the people back in the past. Why we're not called Israelites? Why we're not called Yasharallah? You know, why we're not called, and if you check down the line, so it's from Yasharallah to Igbo to Hebrew to Israelite and so Moors and all these different names. But the true names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's people is Yasharallah. And you need to go through the history in order to understand. You know, you can't just take a little piece of it or you only read from this book. You need to go to secular history to confirm, because they got we fucking info, bro. They got our knowledge.
They are the book, but we are the knowledge.
So you understand me now?
Yeah, I know what he's saying, because just like Ark was mentioning earlier, they have the we were saying, oh gosh, the manifest.
Yeah.
You understand? They have our records. You understand? Because in Europe, a lot of information is coming out.
That's right.
You understand? But if this information is given to us, then how could Yahweh Hashem Yahushai get the glory?
That's right.
He put it inside of us so we could bring it out. And this is what education is mean. You understand? To bring out what's in you. You understand? To bring out what's inside of you. What Paul say?
So you want to know this?
Come on, man. I store up your pure mind. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is bringing everything back to our remembrance. We don't need to, like for instance, right? None of us never see a chariot in front of us physically, but we know that there's chariot. If possible, we could, if a paper and a pen is given to us, we all would draw a chariot in different shape, different form.
That's right.
Because what is inside of us.
That's right.
We don't need to see a great miracle to know that America is going to be destroyed. We know America is going to be destroyed.
That's faith.
Look, Russia right now, not to say going off topic, but hey, it's a spirit. Russia is displaying a whole bunch of the missile and the weapon and the this and the that. They're showing it off.
That's right.
You understand? But it's the Most High putting it into Putin to do these things.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? And these is things we're going to confound even certain camps we're trying to say that missile ain't in the scripture and all of these things. You understand? When they talk about arrows and these things.
And the importance of knowledge and history too is that even Russia was threatening to leak information about the gold trucks. The trucks that were taking on the gold when the World Trade Center was knocked down. The man got information, and there's the power. They understand power of knowledge.
Yep.
These elites and leaders, they don't look at the mainstream horrifics going on. Like how people be caught, oh God, what's going on? Is this?
Man, sit down. People disappearing off a submarine.
Yeah,
everybody lose their mind.
Right away, these man do so scan satellite and watching in the enemy's backyard.
Yeah.
Through them, so they know what's going on. Don't worry, dog.
Yeah.
They doesn't watching. There's no. Plus, before certain thing pass, it's up in their head. Everybody got agree. Everything go.
Yeah, why I feel like America say they have a code called Eagle Eye. It means they're watching because they're watching from these satellite what is going on. You understand? Bird eye view, and it's so. This man say Eagle Eye, bro. Eagle Eye. When you study the eagle, bro, the eagle always watching the prey from miles away. From miles away. The Lord say, hey, I have delivered you like on eagle wings.
Yeah.
This man is comparing himself as the Most High.
So far that he pray, don't even know that he see.
You imagine the enemy watching the enemy and the enemy watching the enemy? Yeah, you get that.
It's like a sniper, right? He know he being watched, but he watching.
Yeah.
He take his shot.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Obadiah chapter
The
1.
silhouette. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, then will I bring thee down, save Yahweh.
Yeah, the nest is talking about the dwelling place, right? And they read about the stars. Read about one more time.
It says, and though thou set thy nest among the stars,
the dwelling place. Go ahead.
Then will I bring thee down.
Right, because the stars also represent the satellites, because they're watching through the satellites, and they're dwelling in the heaven. They want to be. The Most High said they want what? Bring them down. It tell you that in Amos chapter I think it's 9 and 1. You could read it after. Wait a minute.
This is Amos 9 and verse 1. It says, I saw Yahweh standing upon the altar.
Read 3 for me.
Verse 3?
Yeah, something wrong there. I think it
It
is.
says, and though they hide themselves
Yeah. That's it.
on the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence.
I think you're supposed to
And
read
though
on a
they
level.
be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
Because what they got these submarines under the water too.
Yeah.
Alright? They got so many this man blessed him with his sword. It's so the Most High gave him such a great sword that all the technology that you see now is about like 30, 40 years back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They get 100 years back. Huh? Yeah, they even get underwater. Right. Yeah, whereby
bases here.
some missiles just come up from the water, propel to the top. No, not just the submarine, built up.
Yeah.
On the ground silos.
Yeah, they show it in movies.
Yeah, yeah.
And another thing too, they got these what's called it, cloak devices that they could cover right here in front of you, and you won't see them. There was a jig that actually built it. You see the movie Predator?
Predator, yeah.
It's a jig that actually built that
The suit.
the suit and the military, the US military, bought his invention and modified it.
Yeah.
So now they can stand up and they use it in Iraq War too. Blanket too. They see them run over the tanks and so forth. Even got something called our weapons program where they have these electrons sticking out to the earth and they could actually rainfall, they could bring snow, tsunami, lightning, whatever they want. So this man technology is on another level. That's why the most second give the exponential powers.
Yeah. Because in Harry Potter they show you the same invisible it was basically like a blanket. Right? They show it here. And Harry Potter is a fucking wizard.
That's right. That's right.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah. So this man is the devil, bro.
Yeah, Chapman, innumerable Chapman.
Gun.
And when you watch here, when you watch Esau set up things like that movie about robot go clean up your house. So Esau making these things is now. So as you accustomed to these movies and set your mind here, hey, I got a robot cleaning up. Gradually, you will see it happen for a while while it's scared. And even use the same, the what the not before from the against. So that's why Scripture said, in a great wrath that we don't see some great wrath.
Because in net surf, right? See, like you finish?
No one.
In net surf, right? They bring Alexa as solar, so Alexa could work round the clock. So when I see and a lot of people houses in Guyana right now have Alexa. You know, when you watch Alexa you basically tell Alexa for control every electrical device in your house. This bitch could blow your house up, bro. Yeah.
Let me add to that. They got a material that a lot of construction companies are using right now. Is actually not only graphene but nanoparticles. Where when they put it up on the wall, whatever, they could see from the satellite, the house, everything under the house, inside the house, the shape of the house, everything. Yeah. Alright, and a lot of people using it even on the roads right now. You see the cutting out patches. The in the material of the road, they can see the shape of the road and everything to help the GPS and everything.
And I wouldn't doubt that because in this place name we went Swan was never on the GPS. Today I downloaded the GPS on my phone and for actually get some direction to the place where we was going, and you know each and every one of these roads is right there. Plus they do the roads.
So these is things that Esau got planned for the future. But
Yeah.
the Most High got another plan for you too.
That's right. And they make it perfect soldier.
Yeah.
No warriors without emotion. That's right.
Anyway, we could close off there.
And that's going to give double honors to the Apostle Ellis, a great stone.
Yeah.
And our praises going on to be too.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.